Ahoy, mateys. Better turn the radio down before I get copyright strike. Welcome aboard, everyone. I see George Ann's here, William, Nancy Drew, Carol Walters, I think, is here. Let me look, double check. I believe I was right. Yep, Carol Walters. He wants to know what is going to be up tonight. Well, you have a chance to win something. Yeah, we'd like to know, William, how's your mom? Some dementia. Okay. That's a serious thing. I know we joke about dementia, we joke about Alzheimer's, we joke about losing our memory and stuff like that. The dementia, I don't know, my brother-in-law passed away from dementia. And the reason is, okay, you might start to lose a little bit of your memory. You don't quite remember, you could wander away from the house and not find your way back. If you can't remember where you live or how you got where you are to get back. Those kind of things can happen. But in the later stages of dementia, it's not just your brain that's forgetting things. Now your other organs are starting to forget. Like the liver says, I forgot, what am I supposed to do? Without a reminder from the heart, or who knows, they forget. Then the kidneys, and then, there's just a lot of things that start shutting down because they can't remember how to operate. It's a sad thing. Okay, Nancy Drew, Indiana boy, welcome aboard. So tonight, to get your trip in, you just have to come up with something like an L word. That's what we're on. We're on L word. I was thinking of putting my chip in under laundry because when I get home tonight, I got to do laundry. As you can tell, I don't have anything to wear. No, seriously. Let me look here. Still 57 degrees. I'm good. Thank you, William. Yeah, I know a little bit more about dementia only because my brother-in-law suffered from it and eventually passed. It's been like almost 10 years now. Could have been even a little bit longer. I'd have to think about that. Yeah. He would have been 76, I think, which is young, in my opinion. It's a sad thing. And yet, every now and then, he would remember something just so vividly clear and speak normal. Other times, he was just terrified that he was losing it, Lollipop, William Brody. And I have all the chips organized tonight. I have a nice little table set up here in the passenger seat of the truck. Here, I'll show it to you. I'll try to show it to you. Let me go to no background. Or no, no screen, whatever you want to call it. Backdrop screen. Okay. See if I can work this out of here without causing a problem. Whoa. Shoot. Very light's caught. But anyways, that nice little table. And I'm going to use that in the camper or in the bus. But I decided I'm going to buy this thing because I needed something to put the chips on. But it's also, it's got storage. And that'll be handy whether I use it in the bus or whether I may use it in the camper. Because it will slide underneath the bed. And I don't know how this thing got up there. There, are we back to normal? Oh, and Nancy and Indiana boy are in. Let me find. You are in, and then we got to put Nancy in. Who am I missing? Like and Lucky. It's coming along pretty good. And then I also bought this silly thing. And it works sometimes, and other times it doesn't work. We'll see if it adds a little ambiance. It'll probably drive me nuts because it's strobing and I can't get it to just fade. I like the ones that fade. Yeah, that's in my eyes. Let me turn it. There, that's a little better. When it gets dark. I knew you were going to come up with that one, Georgian. I almost use it in the title as well. I got you, honey. Okay. F is for Florida. That's right. Labdanum. Labdanum. Is that a breed of dog? Oh, I got you, Kyle. Did I mention? Yeah, I did yesterday. I'm getting more convinced that Lambeau is where we want to go Saturday night after my live stream. I don't know, it just feels right. I am in Kent City, for those who want to know. I am right by the Speedway, where I was yesterday. Seems to be a good place. I mean, if I had to, I could run in and go to the bathroom. I'm right here in the corner. We're kind of out of the way. But yeah, once in a while there's some noise. Ed, a friend of mine, just tapped on the window, surprised me. I know a few people in Kent City. I know the manager of the station, although I never seem to get here during the day when he's here. There's a lady I know who I'd love to run into again. Her name is Tara. And the manager of the store knows her. And he says, yeah, she comes in every now and then. Like, if I could just time it right. It's raining down there. Okay, you're in, am I thinking Sarasota? Is that somewhere else? We can hit Embo. Cool. Yeah, I just somehow think that's going to be, I may try a hamburger. I may try something else on their menu, but my mouth is starting to water for that perch again. Yeah, I think last Saturday, I think you had to work or something. Something changed it, and I changed my mind too, kind of. I wasn't quite in the mood that I thought I would be. Now, Tucker's watching. Hi, Tucker. Captain Love, the storage companion. My wife would kill me. Yeah, it's. I wouldn't call it storage. I call it a F-word mess. Do you know this box? It's almost empty. I just haven't had time to get it out of here. What came in the box was a karaoke machine, which is in the camper. I'm not organized yet. I managed to get shopping that I did yesterday. This morning, I took it out of the truck. The only thing I took in last night was the frozen food and put that away. But, woof, Tucker, I like that. But I had laundry detergent and some stain remover. What else do I have in here? Paper towels. I managed to get that in the house now. Then, of course, as you know, I had to go shopping again for Holly. Michelle, welcome aboard. It's a pile. It sure is a pile. I probably should change the background so you don't have to look at that. In case your wife walks in, William, I don't want her to hate me because I got a mess. But if you need oxygen, you can see I've got that there too. Let's put up something from the featured channel, which is Saturday, which will be the noon show will be number 6. Number 6 that the channel's been featured. Yes. So, Michelle, do you expect when you put you in automatically due to your last name, correct? Okay. Don't twist. There, you're in. Golly. You get all bent. You hung over or what? You said you were getting slightly inebriated last night. Oh, fair warning, Holly might call. She mentioned that. But I had to go. She called me about 7 times today, adding to the list. Started out with 2 waters and the right kind of toilet paper. Well, the right kind of toilet paper changed because she said, well, just get me any kind of toilet paper. I said, well, what's wrong with the Scott toilet paper that I left that I bought for me? I left it with you because you said you needed toilet paper. I hate Scott. I don't like Scott. What do you got against Scott? Goodness gracious. Maybe she had a boyfriend named Scott at one time. Then something happened. I don't know. She's just don't like Scott tissue. I'm like, what? I told her, use your finger then. I just don't care at this point. What? Then I heard the female version for FU. Whatever. It means the conversation is over. So yes, we've managed to make it to the L words, L phrases. And you know what? I'm going to have to get out and find the book. I better do that. Well, let's see. I got to unlock the side door. Put my ink pen down. Try to get out without knocking anything over. Let's see. The fairy light already did get knocked over. Let's put that down like that. Ooh, welcome aboard. Get you in the pot in just a second. I got to get that book. I got the steering wheel tilted down. I can't hardly get my leg under it. Well, it was good that I went out there. Oh, that guy I've been wanting to talk to about Strap, which is 2 doors down from here, he just now walked by with his kids. So, yeah, I lost a lot of weight. Okay. Where is New Horizons card, ticket, whatever? I have it here somewhere. I know I had it. Well, you're just going to get another one, Sue, for now. Okay. So we got the book. It's starting to cool off out there from what it was. Mobang, welcome aboard. Michelle, let's see, she signed hi to everybody. All right. Okay, this is the one I was looking for that I got to send to Tina. Thanks to Fairy Dust. Yep. I think this is the one. I don't know. Yes, this is the one. Okay. Now tonight I have the usual mystery key and also Ghostbusters for the second prize. You know, the one we get for doing sentences. Okay, I'm looking to see if anybody else turned in an L word. I think I'm caught up right now. I was half invisible. I'm not using a green screen, but look how good it is without using a green screen. I'm like, who cares about the green screen? If I just clean up my back seat, you know, so it wouldn't offend William's wife. Too funny. Our treasured home is here. I have your chip ready when you come up with an L word. Okay, we're going to start reading. Our first cliche or word, L word. And this is, I don't know, some days it fits me. Have you ever been lackadaisical? I know I've had That's Tuesday. Why do we say a lazy, dawdling person is lackadaisical? Sorry, William, I couldn't help it. Oh, Land Cloud is in with lollipop. Okay, Nate, I got you. And New Horizon says lucky. Well, I got you in already, I think. Didn't I just put you in? I thought I did. Why can't I find your... I got it. Yeah, you're in, Sue. All right, Susan. All right, it's a bit of a keen psychological observation. And somebody's trying to... Diane, Lord Almighty, I thought you were going to use Land Cloud. Okay, I got you in. Good one. And welcome aboard, too. It's a bit of a keen psychological observation. We're talking about the word lackadaisical. The term comes from the exclamation lackaday, which means shame on you day, just as though the day were a person. And since most persons who cry lackaday and blame the quick passage of time are looking for an excuse for their own lack of energy, they are then considered lackadaisical. Okay. Isn't that nice? Georgianne, I probably have to order some more of that stuff for the beard too. The first one you gave me, the gift, not the one I won, the ones I won. I haven't tried those yet. They're still in the camper. But the other one, I use that on a daily basis. People love it. I love it. Why do I love it? Because they love me. It's kind of fun. What's that smell? Is that your beard? Get close. Okay. The next L word is laconic. Where does the word laconic come from? It comes from Laconia. How about that? The general name for Spartan territory. The Spartans were noted for their brusque speech, the best example of it being their reply when Philip of Macedon wrote to their magistrates, "If I enter Laconia, I will level Lacedaemon to the ground." The Spartans' reply was, if I enter, I get it, if I enter Laconia. And the Spartan said, if. Oh my God, Georgianne. That is so awesome. You are amazing. I got to get my recipe and Holly's from last night. I got to get that written down and get that sent to you. And who else? I don't think I've received any more. So we may be close to publishing. Lager beer. How did Lager beer? I sound like we are close to publishing. Well, you're the one doing all the work, Georgianne. I might have, Susan. If that's true, then I am very blessed. Lager beer. How did Lager beer get that name? The German word Lager means a storehouse. The barrels of Lager beer are placed in a storehouse for their contents to age. Okay. I did not know that. I thought Lager was a type of hop or something. Well, was it? I don't remember. I repeat myself sometimes, but thank you, Georgianne. Okay, I don't know how to say this. Lagniappe. Lagniappe. Lagniappe? Lagniappe. Okay, what is the origin of the term Lagniappe? That's the only way I can pronounce it. This name for a trifling gift from a merchant to his customer originated in New Orleans. The Washeen, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, the Washeen Indian language. It's Quichhuan. And I believe in that part of neck of the woods, the Q is pronounced more of a W or a Wa, W-A, Washeen. Indian language has a word called Yapa with the same meaning. In Caribbean countries, this is generally Napa. The French of New Orleans, in adopting this term, added the article la. So it's la Yapanapa or la Napa. That's what it is, La Napa. Lingerie lollipop. Is that like edible underwear, Mobang? Oh, where is your thing? I had it. It's somewhere. I put you in one anyways, so I just wrote it on there. Luke and Kugels. Line and Kugels. I think you're already in, Kyle. That's a good one. I could give it to somebody else who's not in. Who's not in? I'm looking to see who's here but not in. I don't know. We've got 11 people. Edible on these. That's what I thought too, Diane. And the only thing I can think to say to it is, yummy. We're going to start talking about what we were talking about last night in a minute. Oh my goodness. Okay. Lollapalooza. Not Lollapalooza. Lollapalooza. This is not about Lost on Land again. This is Lalla Palooza. Where does the term Lollapalooza come from? Lollapalooza comes from a provincialism of County Mayo, Ireland. Or is it County Mayo? Is it mayonnaise or Miracle Whip? Anyways, Ireland. Ale fusi, meaning a sturdy fellow. The Irish adopted from the French, who, when they landed at Killala in 1798, repeatedly shouted, "Allez fusil," meaning forward the muskets. Allez fusil. Okay. How do you come up with Lollapalooza from Allez fusil? I have no clue, but oh well. Indiana boy is in with legs. I think you're already in though. Kegels at first. Our treasured home. Oh, and here comes Hal. I'm putting you in, Nancy. Okay, we'll take a break. Let's see, hung up. Lots of crazy people gathering. Yes. That would be a truism. They do. You like playing games. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Even when we do sentences, you can make up more sentences even though your chip might already be in. It's ringing.
Please leave your message for.
Nah. Ain't doing it. Next word is lame duck. Why is a member of Congress who has failed to be re-elected called a lame duck? Wild ducks in flight fly together, their heads outstretched in front, their legs outstretched behind. A lame duck can't keep up with the flock. So too, a member of the British Stock Exchange who couldn't meet his liabilities on settling day couldn't keep up with the flock and was struck off the list. From this, we get our use of the term in reference to members of Congress who fail to be reelected and can't continue in office. Okay, I kind of knew that one. Yeah, they're lame anyways. You're right. I sent the boss from the other company a thing telling him when I'm available, and I have not heard. Michelle, she's not mad at me. She better not be. Shopping for her 2 days in a row. My guess is she had to go to the bathroom or wait for the show to end. Hello.
Hi, you called?
You called me and then hung up.
I know. I changed my mind. I forgot you were live.
Oh, okay. I thought you ran out. I thought you were.
You put me live.
Okay, you are live.
Okay. This is Holly by Golly. Oh, excuse me. That felt good.
So
I just snuck in on a Wednesday to give you a quick joke. You know, most Mexican restaurants, food are greasy food and that, well, I found one that seems very promising. It's called Pepe's Bismol Hall.
oh boy.
I was calling to say, have you heard from Sonia?
No, I haven't. She wasn't there when I was home a little while ago. So
Well, did you call her at all?
I can't. She don't have a phone right now.
Oh, well, I tried her number and it went straight to voicemail.
Yeah. That's what it was doing before. She was going to get a new phone, but I don't know if she has yet or not.
Okay.
What she wants is a phone that is not connected to the internet. I don't know if she's going to be able to find one.
Sure she can. Go tell her to go with track phone.
Maybe.
If she ever calls you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll just call to say that.
Okay.
Anyway, folks, I hope you like the little joke. It's a review or a slight entrance into Saturday's live stream
Okay.
with Captain Jack Scrapper and of course Holly by Golly. Yeah. Excuse me. That felt good.
Well, your joke.
It's Holly by Golly. Peace out.
Okay, your jokes are supposed to be on Tuesday, but okay.
All my jokes are on Saturday too.
Diane Phoenix was worried you were going to call me Scott
Oh, jeez.
because you hate Scott,
Who's Scott?
the guy that makes the toilet tissue.
Oh, gotcha. Talk to you later, babe.
All
Bye.
right, bye. Sometimes you have to explain it. Landline. Yeah. Did I get you in already on the L's? I think I did. Landline. But I know what you mean. I don't know if Sonia sits still long enough to have a landline. Landlubber. How did the landlubber get that name? The lubber is not, as in so many people suppose, from lover, but from the Danish lubs, meaning a clown or a bumpkin. So the term means any person who lives on land and acts inexperienced or awkward aboard a ship would be a landlubber. Okay. A land clown, land bumpkin on a boat, doesn't know what he's doing. Okay, I got it. Landlubber. Mr. Whipple, exactly. Haven't heard of him in a while. Jill, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Yeah, an L word, or we could just give you one. Yeah, you're trying to use lucky dog. You could. I'll tell you what. Diane used an L word landline, so I'll put you in, Joe. So thanks, Diane, for giving you a L word so you can be in. Now we need one for Sue to get her in. Okay, the next L word here is larboard. What is the origin of the term larboard? Larboard is from the Old English laid board, meaning loading side. Since the steering oar of early vessels was on the starboard side, the opposite side was brought up to the docks for loading. Well, that's interesting. So for a while you had starboard and larboard, or port, actually. Okay. Where did the word larceny get the meaning of as theft? Landlord for Sue. Okay. We'll put Sue in. Where is hers? Okay, hers is one of those that's still missing, but I got Sue's right here from last week or whenever. Lollygag. No one said lollygag, but you're in. Lily T. We'll get Lily in with lollygag, unless she wants to. I got your chips right here, Lily. And L is for Lily. Works. Okay, we're on the word larceny. Spartans are no joke. Yeah. Where did the word larceny get the meaning theft? In France, where mercenary troops were generally expected to indulge in petty theft. The French word for a mercenary soldier is larcin. Huh. I did not know that one. Nate Dogg is here. I missed him coming in. Welcome aboard, Nate Dogg. Now we just need an L word for you, because I got your chip in sight. Even without my glasses, I can see it. Lavender. Why was the flower known as lavender given that name? It was once a custom, now unfortunately no longer followed, for laundresses to place a sprig of this plant in with the laundry they had cleaned in order to scent it. The Italian word for washing is lavanda. Okay. Looks kind of quaint. Nate Dogg is in with Labrador. Gotcha, Nate Dogg. In a few minutes, we'll get ready to draw. We got quite a few chips in the bucket. Okay, lay an egg. How did the expression lay an egg become associated with a joke that falls flat? A hen that lays an egg makes a great fuss over it, but the other hens pay little or no attention. When a comedian tells a joke and makes a great fuss about it, but no one else does, then he too is said to have laid an egg. Okay. Well, all of mine are like that. I've got enough to scramble. Good one, Mo Bang, going towards the laboratory. You have 3 labs, yeah? Well, that would make sense to have the Labrador for your word. Okay, leap year. Why is leap year so called? Yeah, excuse me. Normally, as one year follows another, the day of the month which falls on a Monday this year will fall on a Tuesday next year and on a Wednesday the following year. In the fourth year, it will, after February, leap over Thursday and fall on a Friday. I don't quite get the math on that one. Because every fourth year, February has an extra day. Oh, thank you, William. Mobang knows. Oh, chocolate, black, and yellow. You have all the colors. You have chocolate, black licorice, and vanilla. Why is this truck rocking? What is going on? The truck is rocking. Maybe it's just the wind. And these are not sophisticated. How do you know that? Could be a Lou. Sure. Tries to stay dapper. Okay, we're moving on. Learn by heart. How does it happen we say we learn things by heart instead of by head? It's because of mistaken analysis of anatomical functions made by the ancient Greeks. They placed the seat of thought in the heart. I could say that maybe was the beginning thinking of kind of like Valentine's or I love you with all my heart. Well, really? I think maybe it's up here. See, I brought the devil out, everyone. You sure did. Where is she, devil? Kylie. When do you want me to come back, Kylie? I do have to work in Allendale tomorrow night, but I won't get out till 8. That's a little bit late. We can. I tell you what, you can come with us and we can do karaoke at the Embo on Saturday night. Probably be about 7:30ish when we get there. I know your dad's gonna go, and I don't know who else might go. It was brought from Victoria. Awesome. So you come to the Embo on Saturday, and you're not working night shifts anymore? Are you on day shift now, girlie? That's cool if you are. We can get together more often. Have a blast. I was gonna laugh. That's cool. That's cool, Phil. So Kylie, you want to get in with a L word? Let's see what we could give you. Got to come up with an L word for Kylie to use. I am a party animal. Slap the VS symbol and the price went fivefold and fancy shit. Why not? If you got it, flaunt it. And remember, sex sells. Cool. That's cool, Kylie. Limbo. I like that. do the limbo. I never was very good at that. It fall on my ass. Let's get Kylie in there. KB. You are in, Kylie. And we're going to go for another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll pick on the first ring. You never know. Oh, Diane was given one for you, Kylie, but that's a good one. But Diane's already in, so now she's going to BRB. Okay. Learn by rote. Learn by rote. What is the reason we use the phrase learn by rote to indicate learning by repetition? Nomadic hippie? Fantastic, Susan. Oh my gosh. Rick is a cool guy. He really is. I think he's rather shy, but sometimes you wouldn't know it. You know, he had so many Filipino girls. But he went to the Philippines and he actually came back. I guess they didn't keep him. Yeah, they don't go hand in hand at certain things. Yeah, Rick, if you don't know Nomadic Hippie, could somebody put his link up, please? Nomadic Fanatic. I haven't watched his stuff in quite a while, but he is one character. He does a lot of Disney stuff, but he also big time supports the Superman Museum there in Southern Illinois. I think it's Southern Illinois. Correct me. Okay, learn by rote. This phrase means to learn by the wheel, from rota, the Latin word for wheel. The illusion is to turning the thought over and over in the mind, or saying it over and over again in much the same way as a wheel goes round. I'd call that manifestation. That is fantastic that you met that Rick Sayre. That's his name. You know, he helped me a lot in my early days getting started with this channel. He's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you. I'm going to put that up on the screen, Susan. I didn't. Fanatic. What are you talking about? Now, okay, Nomadic Hippie. That's Rick. Nomadic Fanatic is Eric. So I might have misspoke myself, but I didn't mean to. Okay, Leatherneck. Where did the United States Marines get their nickname Leatherneck? I say? I'm sorry, Tim. I didn't mean to say Nomadic Fanatic. That's stupid. It's Nomadic Hippie. Yeah, he doesn't wear shirts much. And he's usually in shorts. Even he's been up in Minneapolis and here in Michigan in the wintertime wearing shorts. Because I think his semi truck has a good heater in it. Sailors give them that term. We're talking about leathernecks. From the fact that in 1805, a stout leather collar was sewed on the Marines' coats to ward off enemy sword strokes. I'll be darned. I did not know that. I thought it was meaning you're a tough guy or, stubborn. I thought that's where it was coming from. Leathernecks. It was a real thing. Okay, a couple more minutes here. Legend. Why do we call a fable a legend? The word comes from the Latin legenda, which in turn comes from legere, meaning to read. The original legenda was a book containing the lives of the saints, read at convents and monasteries. We might go a little early this time, William, but it included so much that was far-fetched and miraculous that the word legend got its, current meaning. I'm talking and breathing, sucking in air at the same time, and now I'm belching. Okay. It would probably be wise to get through this next page. Oh boy, yeah, we better. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna do 5 more. I gotta run, Willie. Okay. If you win, give it to Tim for his full fund. Okay, I will, Lily. How did the leopard get its name? Because of a mistake. It was once wrongly believed that the leopard was a cross between a leo, that is a lion, and a pard, that is a white panther, hence the name leopard. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, now we're going to get to some good ones. This will make you think it's Tuesday all over again. First one is let George do it. Who is the George of the expression let George do it? I probably did. Yeah, it's at M23. This expression is believed to have originated in France in the 15th century in a satirical reference, laissez-faire et Georges, to the many activities of Cardinal Georges d'Ambrose Archbishop of Rouen and Prime Minister of Louis XII. Well, see, I thought laissez-faire meant leave it alone, let it be. And I guess you could translate that to let George do it. Apparently, he was a busy archbishop. Okay, next. Watch the RV. Do it without a shirt on, James. I've got the atlas behind me and I haven't looked up Ironwood yet, but I'm told it's I-24. I don't know. Somewhere there's a, maybe it's Arizona 24 or there's a 24 on a road name. And then I also heard that it's just off I-10. Okay, this next one is let her rip. Why do we use the expression let her rip? To mean let everything go as it will. The rip is a callous punning on R.I.P., rest in peace, the Latin inscription placed on graves. This phrase means rest in peace. When we let her rip, we let her do just the opposite. Well, the opposite of peace would be chaos. So is that what I should say to Holly? Yeah, let her rip. I'm having beef stew tonight, as a matter of fact. Homemade. So warm up. But I'm going to warm it up properly, not in the microwave. I'm going to do it on the stove. add a little water to it and warm it up that way on the stove top. And I got some bread and butter. Yeah, good to go. I might put a little peanut butter on the bread too. I like that. Oh, I forgot to mention 8 o'clock. We have to raid Nate. Nate is at 8. And I saw his thumbnail today. Something to do about dogs. Wonder why. Did he get dogs? Now I sound like Lance. Brene, welcome aboard. Which one of these do you want to use? How about the next one? Lewd. L-E-W-D. Lewd. Yes, the more you cook it, the better it gets. You're absolutely right, Mobang. Okay, lewd. How did the word lewd acquire its present meaning? Because people like us. All right. This is an old Anglo-Saxon word, lewd, meaning a, oh God, here we go, lay, as opposed to the clergy. Thus, it originally meant people generally. But since at one time only the clergy were able to read or write, lewd was used to mean the unlearned. From unlearned, it came to mean base, and ultimately a vulgar language and behavior, especially in a sexual sense. Oh, I like it when you talk dirty. Wade, exactly. And it's not even Tuesday. We're doing our scratch off, our letter, our word games. Okay, and this will be the last one. Then we're going to draw. So we got to get fairy dust in there with some kind of a word. We could give her laid, I suppose. That'll work. You're in, Brene. How simple was that? Okay, everyone. Traveling Nate Dog, convoy M24. I will probably already be there. And this time I better have the bus. You know, I hate to say this, but it's looking more and more like if the money doesn't come in for tires to put on the bus, I may be taking the camper down south and out west. But I'm thinking, well, why not? It's comfortable. I don't have a problem, you know. I made it work for what, 1, 2, 3, 4 camping trips. It works just fine. If I fix the roof, it would be even better. Keeping it clean. I like it when you talk cleaner. Okay, here we go. Last one. Lick into shape. What is the origin of the expression to lick it into shape? It was once believed that bear cubs were shapeless at birth, and that they remained that way until the mother bear awoke from her long winter's nap and literally licked them into shape. That's not the stupidest thing I ever heard. Lewd and lascivious behavior sounds like fun, but it's a criminal charges. No, it's not. Not behind closed doors, or if you don't get caught. All right. So we start out next week with lieutenant. That doesn't sound very lewd or lascivious. Shake and bake time, as William says. I don't know how many chips are in here, but it's quite a few. Remember, Willie had to leave, and so if we pick hers, then it's actually Mobang. flipping them over, shuffling them, lick it to stick it. Oh, baby. Get you excited. That's a form of foreplay. Okay. I have a chip in my hand. I have no idea what color it is. It's blue. Who has a blue? Let's see. Nate, Georgianne. I don't know. It's Kyle. I forgot about Kyle. Okay. This should be fun. The mystery key. Now, how that goes, I will do 5. Where is it? Up here. I will do 5 words, and then I'll give you 2 words off of this mystery key ticket that you can make a sentence out of. Then when we get to 10 letters, I said words, I'm sorry, 2 words, or when I get to the 5th letter, you get 2 words. When I get to the 10th letter, I will add a word. So now there's 3, and then when we get to the 15th letter, there'll be a 4th word. You can always use any 2, or when we get to 3 words, any 3 or any 2, or, all 3. And then, of course, in 15, it's any 2, any 3, or all 4. Make sense. Your chip goes back in the into the kitty, if you will, the bucket. And then our second drawing, one that goes really fast before we raid Nate. Can you see this? It's one of the new Ghostbusters. It's a $5 ticket. You could win 500,000 on this one too. We'll see. All right, I'm getting all these chips out of the thing. I don't have them sorted, but oh well. Sometimes we get some newcomers coming in, so we may have different people in the bucket than we do on this first. All right. First letter, Kyle. For big money. You have an E. That's a good vowel. There's an E in cobweb. There's an E in several E's, 2 of them. Tecumseh. Which, I always think of Tecumseh. I believe it's a city in Wisconsin. It's an Indian or Native American name. Don't know what it means, but I always used to get, I used to work on Tecumseh small engines. And there were times when I called them Tecumseh because they could be a little difficult. What are the odds? The odds are 1 in 3.67. Nate saying hi to Renee. Okay, so we're continuing. Legacy has an E, 10, and semicolon. Anger. Balance. Teen has 2 E's. Rose City. Rose City is up just north of Mount Pleasant. Oboe. There's an instrument that somebody should bring to M24, an oboe. An unusual instrument. Year. Well, I'm getting closer and closer to getting my piano down. And even if I do take the camper to down south or out west or both, I'm bringing the piano with me. a little Yamaha 300. And I did figure out how I can bring the motorbike with me without having to use a two-wheel dolly. Don says that two-wheel dolly, if you go over 40 miles an hour, it's going to start going all over. Plus, it doesn't have springs. I really thought of that. Obedient. Signature. B has two E's. And regard and amber. That's a bunch of E's. And cube. Okay, I think that's all the E's for a minute. Next letter is a U. Another vowel, and that's good. Calls are coming. Yes, they are. That was the name. Tecumseh was a Shawnee chief and warrior who promoted resistance to the expansion of the United States onto Native American lands. Thank you. You are so well versed. And it was a Shawnee. Were the Shawnee, were they a northern tribe? Were they like in the upper Wisconsin area or upper Michigan maybe? I watched Dances with Wolves for the first time a couple nights ago. I enjoyed it. It was free. It was on YouTube. The entire movie, free on YouTube. Yes, there were ads. So what? You can skip those ads. Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle. That's because you were inebriated. We love you, Michelle. Okay, U. We're working on the letter U. Tecumseh has a U. Inebriated. Inebriated on my ass. How's that? That don't even sound right. How about drunk? All right. Ruby has a U and signature. Cube. That might be it for U's. Third letter is a G. Gotta move this somewhere. One of these days, everything that's on that visor will fall down on me. Cause an accident, probably. Yeah, it was a neat movie. I loved how it was done. I loved I think that movie had a lot more realism than perhaps we even know what really occurred in the so-called taming of the Wild West or taming of the frontier. Or yeah, it's sad to say that I think the Native Americans got a bad deal. Well, in other places too. For instance, Australia. Whatever their native people are called. I'll think of it. Starts with an I. Anyways, they got a bad deal too. Shawnee National in Southern Hill. Well, they could have ventured as far north as where Tecumseh, the town of Tecumseh is. I don't know. It's fascinating, the history. G is a word we're working on. There's G in legacy and night and mingle. I say it's mingle. Could be single. It's a mystery keyword. It's mystery key INGLE. So we'll see. Zoology. Regard. Okay, fourth letter is an M. M. For Michelle. M. Diane, you didn't sleep well either? All right. There's an M in semicolon. Tecumseh, Ram, Impact. Amino, like amino acid. Amber. Okay. Letter number 5. We have D. D in obedient and ado and regard. Okay, 2 words. One of them is going to be legacy. Legacy. Is Linda still here? Or Sue? Can somebody type the words legacy and cars? C-A-R-S. So we got the word legacy, Legacy, and cars, C-A-R-S. I'd like to have you type them, and then I can put them up on the screen under, whoever does it. Legacy and cars. Thank you, Sue. Boom. Linda was here earlier, wasn't she? I honestly don't remember if she was here tonight or not. Okay, letter number 6 is an F. Our favorite F. Dirty deeds, loaf and turf. Better turn that down a little bit. That was it, apparently. Okay, next letter is an H. Knight and Tecumseh. That looks to be it for the H's. I want to leave all my cars to the museum, sort of as a legacy. That's a good one. Let's see, Nancy. And yours, of course, is on the bottom, Nancy. Apparently you like it on the bottom. Until I can, there goes the ink pen. Anyways, you're in the bucket. I gotta get this ink pen. Down in between the seat and the console. All right, got it. Legacy Motor Club went with Toyota for cars. And Traveling Nate Dog. See here. Nate Dog is in, and Ringo is back in. I mean Kyle. Where is Kyle's chip? There it is. All right. Okay, next letter is a vowel. Yeah, it's an O. Cobweb. Cost. I'm going to say it's cost. It could be lost. It's a mystery keyword. Something OST. Rose City has an O, and so does semicolon, which has two. Loaf. Oboe has a couple O's. And zoology has a couple O's. Actually, it's got three of them. Allow. Notary. Obedient. Ado. Okay. Letter number 9 is a V. Vinyl. William, my legacy will be I support everyone, even cars for kids. I like that, William. Cars for kids. I got you, William. You are in. Oh, there wasn't very many V's, I don't think. Them. Missed that one. We did vinyl. Okay, letter number 10. And you're going to get a third word. W. You're used to Ringo. Okay. W. Wax and cobweb. I'm looking forward to seeing Kylie Saturday night. We get along great. She is so as funny as her dad. Really. Allow. Okay. How about cobweb? We now have three words. Sue, I need you to add this one to the two we already have. Cobweb, C-O-B-W-E-B. So now you can use any two of the three or all three. You can come up with a sentence for all three. So letter number 11 is a Z. I don't recall seeing any. Oh, there is zoology. I don't think there's any other Z's in that one. Okay. Letter number 12 is an I. Anti. Impact. And semicolon. Night and vinyl. Them and Rose City. Single. Oh. Signature. And then single. Or maybe it's mingle. Anyways, it's a mystery key word. Obedient has an I, and I think that's it for eyes. Moving on up. X. I did see it X. Wax. And any more X's? I think that was it. 14 is a C. Cobweb. Legacy and Tecumseh. Ringo is better than okay. He's an adorable pupper. Aw. He is. Impact and balance. Semicolon. Rose City, Cars, and Cube. Letter number 15. You know, I forgot to put up all words. Now we're going to have 4 words total. And it's an A. So I'm going to pick the word right now, and then Sue or somebody can type them out, and I'll put them up on the screen. Oh, William's got 3 of them. William, how about we let's add regard, Regeard, or Regard, yes. You'll type out all 4, and then I'll put them up on the screen. I was going to do that with your 3, and now we're already on 4. So those 4 words that I'll put up there in a minute, any 2, any 3, or all 4. We're working on the letter A. There's A in anti. There's an A in balance. There's an A in wax. And we spelled the word wax. Balance. Ram. Impact. Loaf. Cars. Amino. Allow. And Royal Oak has a couple A's. Royal Oak is basically in the city of Detroit. A suburb, but it's pretty doggone close to being right in the city. And I always called it Greek Town. A lot of Greek, ethnic Greek people in Royal Oak. And there's some Polish too. A lot of fun. There's an O that we missed in Royal Oak. Still looking for A's. There's an A in year, and amber, and regard, and nab. So, legacy, regard, cars, and cobweb. Thank you, William. There are your 4 words. Any 2, any 3, or all 4. And Georgianne is in with so many cobwebs in my legacy cars. See, that's an 8. There's Georgianne's. Okay. Letter number 16 is a P. No, I don't have to yet. Impact. There's an M that we missed in the word Vim. So we spelled that. So that's 2 words spelled in puzzle number 1. Need 1 more for a mystery 3-word. Okay, we're still looking for P's. That might be it for P's. All right. Next we have S. Okay, our treasured home. Legacy cars have no regard to cobwebs because they are covered in them. That's true. That's very true. Sue is back. Our treasured home. That's it. Yep, you were in, Nancy. Okay, S. Semicolon. Tecumseh. Boy, all we need is the T. That word will be spelled. Loss or cost or whatever is now spelled. Or is it? No, it's not. We don't have the T. We do need the T. And that's a mystery keyword. Still looking for S's. Rose City. I may have to turn on the other lights here. Yeah, it's helping a little bit. It's helping this down here, that's for sure. It's kind of in the dark. S's. Any more S's? I think there's a S in cars and signature. Okay, word number 5. No, I'm kidding you. We have a Y. Legacy has a Y. Rose City and vinyl. Royal Oak. Notary. Ruby and yet. Year and zoology. That seems to be it for the Y's. We have 2 letters left. N is one of them. There's an N in anti, an N in anger, N in 10. There's an A in legacy that we missed. N in balance. N in night. Vinyl. Semicolon. Teen. There's a U that we missed in turf. Okay. And there's an N in the mystery keyword that's either single or mingle. There's an N in amino. We spelled that word. That's in puzzle 2. So we have one word in puzzle 2 that's spelled notary. Signature. Obedient and nab. I think that's it for the N's. Oh, there's an A and a do. So we have 2 words in puzzle 2. And 2 words in puzzle 1. So a T would be awesome. An L would work and be awesome. Yeah. T's, L's. T's and L's. That's what that would be good. Let's see, puzzle 2, R would be good. T would be awesome. R is really good. A B would work too. All right, let's see what we got. You're always covered in cobwebs. Michelle, my father's legacy to his grandson was a red Firebird car, which was in storage and full of cobwebs. Isn't that something? And then Lucky Dog's got one. Cobwebs during Halloween. That's good. Let's see. Got you, Sue. You're in. And then Michelle Leonardo, I think she's already in though. Nope, you are in now. Last letter is a K. I don't think that helps us. I'm double checking everything. There's a K in Royal Oak. That was the only K. Let me double check. No T's, no B's, no L's, R's, T, T, N. No, we did that. Add N. T, R, T, R, L, R, B, R, L, T, R, 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 B, B, B. So close, and we're just did not make it on this one. Sorry, Kyle. It was a bummer. A bum air. Some good sentences tonight. Yes, they definitely are. Definitely are. So we're going to give this a few minutes. We'll just give it 10 minutes. Come up with sentences using any two, any three, or all four of the words there by William Brody. Brody's name underneath. I have to get a new O-ring for my Yeti coffee cup. Coming off a little too easy. Holly said soak it in scalding hot water. It would expand, but will it keep its expansion? You found the loser. Yeah. Loser. That's an L word. Hey, you never know. It's gambling, right? We'll buy some, what is that? Keno. Get Keno at the Embo on Saturday. Depends on when I get paid. And I better check that beep on my phone. That might have been the boss at GPM. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I know Stanley will have a huge order. I don't like doing merchandising, but I do know that they need merchandiser. Sorry, don't mean to leave you hanging, but I'm asking one of my bosses a question. Heck, I spelled it wrong. Command A and oh, come on. No, my fingers don't work right. A and D. I'm joking with them now. Okay, we'll see if he says anything. Nancy says she's got the winner. Just a card. There you go. Traveling Nate Dog. Oh, someone. Oh, you're talking about the big Powerball. Yeah, 1.7. Yeah, it was still fun. Yeah, I did buy a couple tickets. One with my normal numbers that I play all the time, which never get drawn. And then one with an easy pick, which never get drawn. But I mean, it's been for weeks now. I check my thing. I don't check the actual numbers. I just use the machine. It says, sorry, loser. And I thought, wow, what if the machine's lying to me? But you know what? If someone was to catch one of those machines lying, whoa, there would be hell to pay. So I don't think the machine's lying. They won't certainly be in Ohio. Well, what if I want to come there on vacation after I win here in Michigan? What if I want to buy the state of Ohio? I will open an amusement park in Ohio. Yes, definitely have to stay positive. This is hilarious. 3 more minutes. So you got 3 more minutes to put in a sentence using any 2, any 3, or all 4 of the words there under William's name right below my picture, which is right here. Let's see. What am I doing after I leave here? Hoping for the boss to tell me what I'm doing in the morning, but I definitely, jeez.
You got your shirt off for, bro. You hot. Look at him.
Yeah, I'm live. See what the boss has for me in the morning. I definitely got to do laundry and shower. Ringo says $10 a ticket, usually win $10 back. Well, that's good. That's more than I do. You'd still watch me, but in a much nicer place. That's cool, Nancy. We're talking about the Powerball.
Did you guys win anything?
No, Kyle lost.
Did you do the tickets already?
We did one. We're about to do the next one.
Emerald?
No, the Emerald that's the one I got to send to Tina.
Oh, shoot. What is that?
This one's the Ghostbusters.
Dude, what number? 20?
Yeah, 20.
Heck
Justin
yeah.
and Christina are here. You got just enough time to make a sentence, get you in the pot for the Ghostbuster ticket that we'll be playing with before we go raid Nate. We'll see if they make a sentence. Or anyone else who hasn't made a sentence. We've got 2 minutes. Then we're going to draw. Michelle won $12 on Monday's drawing. That's cool. The old car was covered in cobwebs. All right, Nate, you are in. Dang, where's Paula? Her chip's sitting up here still. Let's see if I can stand this flashing at me. Sort of. My little strobe light. I wonder if I can make it not strobe. Fading would be better. And the fade. Oh, I think it's working.
That's badass. PG-13 angle.
That's all right.
I'm just kidding.
We can say ass. Shake and bake is coming. You're right, William.
Shaking.
Give Chris, Justin, and Christina one more minute. Otherwise, I'm going to draw it. Since it's a new ticket, too, that we haven't done before, I'll do a little explaining on it. I see 740 on the screen here. I just turned green like Peter, what was his name? The Incredible Hulk. Who was Peter? Somebody played the Incredible Hulk.
Peter,
Or that was his stage name.
It was Lou Ferrigno.
Lou Ferrigno, but Peter was his stage name.
Michael.
Okay. Never mind.
I'm getting angry.
Please don't laugh in regards to my old legacy cards with cobwebs. You're in. Justin and Christina are in. And there they are. I had your chip waiting for you. I had a feeling you'd be here tonight. The odds on the Ghostbusters tickets, I have no idea on the odds for Mega Millions or Powerball or whatever it is. On this one for Ghostbusters, it's not as good. It's 1 in 4.04. So mystery key passwords are better, not by much. What? What are you saying, Renee? I knock with laughter. Oh, you're confusing me, Michelle. For fairy dust, I mean Renee. Pick 4 once a week. Oh, that's cool. I never play those. I used to. I got so pissed off. Someday I'll tell you about a true story, but I was changing a spare tire on a car that I sold to this kid. Just to make a long story short, I had to go change a tire. And he drove on it. And it was welded to the freaking wheel. I had to beat it off once I got the lug nuts loose. Then put the tire. It took 45 minutes. Guess what? The cutoff time at that time for 4-digit lotto tickets in my state was 7-11. I didn't make it. Guess the numbers that I had played over and over and over and over again came up straight. Would have been $5,000. Needless to say, I never bought it again. 1 in 292 million for Powerball. That's really good odds. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Good one, Justin. Hey, I know your lovely wife is tending to Mike, an angel probably. Tell her we said, hey, saw McDuff's and Wayland had a 100,000 winner on Eno. Wow. Okay. I am going to draw. See who gets the Ghostbusters. We got like 10 minutes to scratch it off. Oh, I see what you're saying, Renee. I didn't mean to bore you. When have you ever been bored with me? No, I might say something erotic. Okay, I have a chip in my hand. I have no idea what color it is, but you do. It's white. And the chip belongs to Nate Dogg. Traveling Nate Dogg. Okay. I think this is the first time he's won a chance to win. Okay, what we have is we've got 5 winning numbers, and you've got 12 chances to match one of those winning numbers. If you get an Ecto, ECTO, Ecto 1, which is the name of the ambulance, 59 Cadillac, then you automatically win that prize. If you get a 25, you win 25 instantly. If you get a 50, you win 50 instantly. And then in the bonus, there's 3 bonus. If you get a prize amount in any of the 3 bonus spots, you win that amount. Then there's just symbols. But if you get an actual dollar amount, you win that dollar or whatever it might be. Okay, so here we go. The first winning number for Nate Dogg is a 3, and Nate Dogg has a 16. Kind of want to show you the symbols on here. There's different versions of the 59 ambulance. There's different versions of the different creatures from the movie. Okay, next winning number is a 13, and we have a 14. So that's a bummer. Next we have the Stay Puft guy with the number 2 as a winning number. And Nate Dogg has 11. Next winning number is the Ghostbusters symbol. You know, the ghost with a bar through it, little red circle and bar. Ecto was a hearse, yes. I was thinking it was an ambulance, but you know, it probably was a hearse.
I think it was.
Don't know. I built one.
No, it might have been ambulance headers.
Could be. Well, people die in ambulances.
Yeah.
I built one, a replica of it.
Do you know the most popular place in the world?
Okay.
Graveyard. Everybody's dying to get in.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. Okay, Nate Dogg has a 9.
That's a good number.
Yeah, I like that number.
It's my life path number.
Right. And there's a 22. So
right.
Last winning number is a 12. Now let's see what Nate Dogg has. He has a 17. And now we're going to go a little faster. Who are you going to call? Call me. You got my number, don't you, Nancy? Okay, 15 doesn't match anything.
Get hooked.
4 doesn't match.
Get hooked with Captain Jack.
Yeah,
Play hooky with Captain Jack.
I'm ready to play hooky with somebody. 24 doesn't match.
Well, buy me a couple of those tickets Friday.
18.
Oh, why not?
Yeah, they're fun. You know, just nostalgia. Nothing else. 18 doesn't match.
Nostalgia
We got
gets you
3
in
more.
trouble on it.
Well, I'm thinking about the movie.
Oh,
I've watched the movie like 3
He's
times.
talking about where nostalgia.
10.
Old relationships and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes you can do that.
Right.
6, that don't match anything either. Okay, one last chance on the numbers. And we have 1, and it does not match. Okay, here we go with the bonuses. You got my number. Renee says, I was wrapped up like a burrito. If that happens, I'm out like a light. Ah. Yeah, especially on a cooler night. Okay, the first bonus says stance. Now, wasn't that one of the Busters? Stance? Or was that one of the evil, historical evil? Next is some weird symbol that I don't understand. It looks like a bat, kind of. And the last one is another bat. The loser,
Can't you make match surprises?
big time loser. I'm sorry, Nate Dogg, but there was a chance. But no cigar. Tracy and Christian are here. Welcome aboard. Oh my goodness. So good to see you. Are you down in Baja now? It should be already snowing back at your hometown. I sure hope you're down there on your property down there. I would love to visit one of these days. Who knows? Maybe I'll buy some land down there someday. You never know. Could happen. So we are 10 minutes away from raiding Land Cloud Adventures. I am probably going to leave it running as I drive. And then I'll try to leave it running as I go in the house, make supper, start laundry, that kind of thing. I don't think I have any company at home, so it should be not, oh, you're starting out tomorrow. Okay, cool. Well, safe travels tomorrow. How long do you normally take if you're more or less going to stop along the way and see some different sights as you travel across the United States into Mexico? Or are you making a straight run? Yep, Nate at 8. I may have to put my shirt on. It's getting a little chilly. Let's see.
Nipples are hard.
My nipples are hard, yes. Let's see what the temp is. We're only down to 57, so it's not too bad. Yeah, only 57. 3 to 4 weeks. Now, that's my style of traveling. I think you probably got about 2,000, let me think. Give or take, I would say you got about 2,500 at tops, mileage-wise, from where you're at in Canada to your property down in Baja. Am I right, or am I close? But yeah, which in most people's minds would be, let's say, five-day travel, and that would be taking it slow in their minds. But you're taking 3 to 4 weeks. I love it. When I go to South Carolina, it may take me at least a week. We're looking at 1,000 miles. But I want to see things on the way.
14. That's a 14-hour cruise, brother.
Yeah. 6 full days of driving is what Christian says. I met Christian in
South Carolina would probably be about a day or so.
Yeah, I've made it to North Carolina in, I don't know.
I know we went to
10 hours, something like that.
We went to Tennessee in 12 hours.
Right.
I don't know how much further that is.
I don't
Is
know.
it further?
What?
Tennessee?
No.
No, I mean,
Tennessee's closer.
no, I'm talking about where you're talking about.
South
Further
Carolina, Myrtle Beach is farther.
Oh, I like Myrtle Beach now. That's where all the partying goes down.
Yeah, that's where I'm heading. I don't know if I'll be camped in Myrtle Beach, but I'll be working in Myrtle Beach.
Probably too much money to camp in Myrtle Beach.
For at least a month, maybe 2 months, and then I'm going to head west.
Wyoming, huh?
Where I'm going out west is going to be Arizona. May spend a little time in New Mexico too, Albuquerque.
Man, rough place.
You're right, Kyle. 14-hour drive for me is 14 days. I like to take my time and see things. Georgianne did 7,200 miles in 4 weeks in May. Never again. Wow. Wow, that's a bit of driving. That's like every day you're driving. Let's see, I got to put Nate's link up there. Thank you, Brene. Or did I already do that? I did. I was thinking I didn't. And I might as well start putting these chips away. It's going to be real easy. I just slide them off the top of this cabinet into the drawer.
See, that's the way to go, ain't it?
Yeah. Most of them are right side up. I realize that could change, but most of them will still be right side up next week.
Yeah, I'll get some money and go to the casino and play some Hold'em, dude.
Hold'em?
Yeah, you ever play Hold'em?
No, but I sold chips for Hold'em.
At casinos?
No, at different places, VFW Hall, wherever we would host.
I wonder if they still do that at the VFW Hall.
I'm sure they do.
Or you ever play euchre or no?
No, not really. I never. I know it's like pinochle, but I never really learned to play pinochle all that
I like
well.
spades. You
Yeah.
can't find spades unless you go to jail. You can find a good game in there.
Yeah, well, you can play all kinds of weird games in jail.
I only play
When
spades
I was-
or euchre.
When I was there, I had to make a chess set.
Oh yeah, right on the table. Or what? Did you do it on the table?
No, we didn't even have a table.
Oh,
I had to. Well, somebody had some regular paper, like this, a notebook.
yeah.
So I drew out the thing, because somebody had a pencil, and then we had to figure out how to sharpen the damn pencil.
How'd you do that?
Just got on the edge of a bunk and just kept rubbing it. Finally, and my nails. Usually I have at least a
Yeah.
plum nail. Finally, I got some black lead, then ripped up little pieces of milk cartons and drew the symbol on them.
You're a bad dude, Captain
Yeah.
Jack. You're a bad dude, ain't
It
you?
was a pain in the ass trying to making black was fine, make all the symbols with black. Now you gotta sit there, okay. For the white symbols, I had to use black and put an underline under it.
They actually got a chess table on the tables in your cell now.
I believe it.
They do. It's carved right into the table.
Well, they had them outside of the drunk tank, or not the drunk tank, but
Cell.
I was in the regular cells.
Yeah.
They had them outside. Do you think they didn't have any pieces?
No.
You had to buy the pieces
Yeah, from the store. How long
from
did
the
you do in
commissary.
there?
I didn't have any money.
How long did you do in there?
I was only in there 10 days.
Oh boy.
And only because nobody knew where I was.
Must have been a
Finally,
drunk,
my sister,
drunk adventure.
yeah, it was. My sister finally figured out why nobody had heard from me.
$200 to get him out.
No, it was more than that. It was 500.
Let's get a DUI.
Yeah, I did.
3 of those. 3 of those.
Oh, you're gonna check out Van Life with Gina at 8. Okay. All right. We got 2 minutes. Thank you, William. Going live with Gina at 8 Mountain Time. Okay, that's a couple hours from now. Is Ray going live tonight after Nate? Two Lopez for her breakfast. Hid the pencil on Tuesday. Good one, Nancy. I didn't hide it. I gave it back to the person it belonged to. Oh, I was in there for 10 days. It took me 6 days to get a New Testament. It was deplorable. There was nothing to read. We made our own chess set. It was ridiculous. Ray is live tonight. Okay, thank you, Nate.
Did you get to eat a cook-up with the ramen noodles and tortillas and stuff?
No. The food wasn't all that great, I can tell you that.
I eat
Okay,
every
everybody,
day.
let's raid Nate. Follow the link, and I will see you. I'll see you at home. I'll come in a little bit later, probably 20 minutes from now. Got to wrap this up. Make sure I'm not going to break anything driving out of here. So we will see you Saturday at noon from Allendale for Guess the Channel. In the meanwhile, Boy, this is getting creepy. In the meanwhile,
In the meantime,
fair winds and smiles, and of course, may God bless. Good night, everyone. Thank you for being aboard.
that guy's gonna be rich someday.
Which guy? The people across the street with the cars? Yeah.
Yeah,
those are-
right,
those are
Jack.
cool.
You know, what is this on the
Cool.
back?